Alrighty. Hi, it is I, Lucas Stork, and we're playing more Lorelei and Laser Eyes. Click into game, go, do! Alright, so, little update. I did have my interview today, uh, another interview today, and, this is the people who contacted me Monday. They're like, oh, we looked at your resume, you don't exactly fit the bill, but we hired people like that before, and, um, for like the general sense, it sounds like a lot of what they're doing, I'm doing, but just not in Python. And they're using Python a lot. And that's basically the difference. So I'm like, oh, well, yeah, no, that does sound very familiar to whatever is going on. So I think that interview went well, but I'm personally really hoping that the first interview that I had, the series of like 3 interviews, that's where I end up. But the benefit of the Python job is that I would be remote, basically completely, and so I'd be able to move wherever I want, which is neat and nice. Still probably going to move where I want to move, but if for some reason if the family stuff goes like really wrong and I need to be there, I could just go there, right? That'd be like the weird edge case of like family emergency, but like I would be able to work from anywhere. Uh, so technically, I could like take vacations to a certain place and still keep working, but still be visiting. So that would be the other like quote unquote benefit of being able to work completely remotely. I would have to find a good way to like move the computer that I work on or get like a new computer where they would provide me with one. But regardless, um now it's Lorelei and the Laser Eyes time. We there's a lot of going on this game. A lot of things, and I still don't know what some of those like shortcut puzzles are. Um, uh, let's see. Things to do. I key to statue. Right, because we got like the forehead key, and we have to put that somewhere else. Explore loft. That's where we are. That'd be great. And game bug and cellar. Uh, explore more maze explore. There were stairs in the maze. I am curious about those stairs and a hole. I think maybe. And more quiz club explore and box puzzles. It's like we're just gonna go. Uh, those were my suggestions, but I think I'm just gonna go. The fuck ass shit is this? Diorama? There's a Z2. There's an E4. This is an actual password. Oh my god. Wait, what was that? AW or A3? A3? A3. M1. Okay, so there's an E4. Let me actually the rotation of it kind of doesn't make sense anyway. This looks like a end of the string type thing. Um, M1 looks like it's the beginning of one. Uh, That's kind of all over the place, I'm not gonna lie. 83. That looks maybe in this position. Maybe. Oh jeez. Oh, it's all upside down. Oh god. What? Oh my god. I got really confused as to where anything was. That's lowercase z2. But I don't know what um what order any of these things are. There are also no numbers. And so I'm just gonna note that as near bug report 3. So some interesting work related things that I don't want to look at. Well, I mean, that is a very obvious very similar styled M. Is this caps is on, caps is off? How how am I Oh! Ahem. M A Z. No, wait, hold on. I think M is 1. The second one is Z. A is 3, E is 4. So M Z A E print. Bang! Bang! Check. Big, big, big. Amazing. All right, hold on. I'm also getting work message, so I need to respond to this one real quick. Hold on. Um, okay. There, there's like this a lot of API changes that we have to do within our project, and it's been eating at me like the last like 2.5 weeks. So, and our release is at the end of the month. I am not confident about it getting done. I would like to get it done before I leave as well, and I don't know even if that's possible. So Woo! We're doing some great stuff over there in Project Land. But Bug Report 3, though. Bug Report 3. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes library prototype. Is that... I was in a library once. Okay. Library issue 1 ID Psi. Walking backwards through a passage close to the woman immediately after interacting with her will result in a software crash. Interesting. Library 2, issue 2 ID Phi. The shelf behind the magician does not have any assigned collision. This will result in the player character being able to reach an out-of-bounds space. Walking through passage 2, then door 0, then door 1, then finally passage 4 will make the software crash. Library issue 3 ID Sigma. Interacting with the man in the man with the gun, and leaving the software on the dialogue screen for about 30 seconds will result in unexpected dialogue strings. When returning from the dialogue screen, the player character animation is broken. Trying to leave the room will result in a software crash. Okay. So we could go back to the library game to see what happens there. I wonder, like, what the software crash will do. Is it like, I'm thinking of a specific part of a specific game, and to uphold the integrity of that game, I shall not mention it. But maybe some stuff's gonna happen. Maybe things will do. Save. Some good information to save. But let's see. Go down here. I know this is like near the room where our good friend Renzo is, I think. Right? Yeah. And he has music on. Oh, I hear it. Oh yeah, this is where Maze Girl is. Okay. I was like, when the hell did we get into this room? Yeah, okay. Paper stuck in typewriter. Years are numbers and numbers are money. Words generate money, so we must be able to apply math to words. This new ideology has allowed me to solve this game completely. First magic word equation. First, we must assume that we are all fellow Americans. My fellow Americans, we all speak English. Hotel Let's Jar equals hotel last year. So is that Let's Yar then? Well, now I know what Let's Yar means. The third eye fell from the sky over 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago equals the first magic word. Last year, the first magic word equals laser. Renzo plus L plus O equals Lorenzo. I knew it. Is the first magic word the dead lady lock? Then. And then the password would be TYA? Because if you take away TYA, you get laser, and 1,000 years ago is TYA. Sure. The second magic word is hotel minus O minus L. So that's HTE. The. If the second magic word transforms to 123, then 213 equals the. 1, 2, 3. 213 is the. Yeah. HTE is 123. We are not in a hotel. We are not in last year. We are in the last year. And this is only seen through laser eyes. We are in the hotel last year and is only seen through laser eyes. I don't know. I don't know what you mean, man. That's yeah, sure, buddy. American dollar. My fellow Americans. I hope Nero doesn't mind us being over there. I'm gonna save again. Save. But that's some more info. I like me some info. Guns. Guns room. Gun. Don't have any guns. Okay. Oh. This is the maze. And those points are where the maze things we can pull out are. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Oh. Then we can go through that door now. And then diamond door we already unlocked. Then is that accurate? I think so. Okay. Well, let's continue on my adventure. Adventure? Also long adventure. There's so many things. There's also a maze. Is that... Okay, what does my photographic memory of that look like? Maybe in Weird Maze Room we get to find out what that means. I don't know. Um, okay, that was one of those doors. Gotcha. Cool. This was that. Oh, since I understand what I might be looking for here, renate 3N 3N1 3N 23LI 23N1. Renate Renzo 3 is Re, 1 is Zo. These seem all to be uppercase. Low is 2. And then this is Lorenzo. Okay. So we got Z O L O R E. Okay. That's what I was looking. Hallway. I don't remember hallway. I remember graveyard. Interacting with the magician repeatedly will corrupt the dialogue text. Repeatedly trickling corrupt dialogue text will eventually make the magician turn into the player character. When interacting with the player character, the software will crash. Sorry, another work-related message. 1 second. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if I can get that to work. Personally, I don't think so. Hold on, I'm thinking about it. A work-related question on my stream. I think we're using the wrong version of something. That might be happening. Now I think about it. Oops. I guess I'll have to look into that tomorrow. And if we are, then someone needs to fix it, and I need to work on getting it to a point where it would work with the new version, and someone needs to update that version. I don't have the time to. At least I don't want to be the one who does that. It's tedious. Anyway. Interesting. Kai. That is Kai, right? What? Anyway, standing closely behind the pointing woman while facing the opposite direction she points will trigger a corrupt animation from the pointing woman when pressing the button. The wall to which the woman was pointing will corrupt and lose its collision, leading to a corrupt path. Walking down the corrupt path will result in a software crash. Omega. Walking through door 1, then door 9, then door 6, and then finally door 3 will trigger a corrupt cutscene. This is followed by a software crash. Okay. We have some info about some games. Do we have another script page? No. You have not been attacked by maze men. Save again. A message that is not work. Always good. Do I hear faint music? I wonder if Electronic Arts Symposium, Photo Collages Cafe, Mother, Her Sister and Father, Pitoff's Band, Name Intellics, Eunice Project. Let's say, because I heard Renate being a thing. Let's see if this says anything. No reaction. Nope. Don't know much about the old woman. Still no cassettes. Okay. There wasn't any cassettes here. That was the weird note about art, and you don't need to look at it. I don't think I need to go into those rooms. Let's just go downstairs. Where am I trying to get to? Second floor. You. That's a whole wall that moves. I thought maybe like a section of the wall would move. Nope, the whole thing. Yay. Scrapbook. Full of newspaper and magazine clippings. That's a lot. Düsseldorf Post. Toys on display in museum interactive exhibition. Opens this weekend. Citizens in Düsseldorf visiting Bauschinger Kunstinstitut in hopes of seeing beautiful paintings on display will be severely disappointed. Curator Anna Catherine Brown states that the art of the future will require participation. The spectator will interact with the artwork and perhaps even co-create it. The first wave of this so-called art is an exhibition in the Verstoßen Erinnerungen. Spearheaded by Lorelei Weiss, a lesser-known artist from Frankfurt. who thought it necessary to litter a fine institution like Boschinger with childish puzzle boxes that only the most fixated could possibly open. Fuck you. A fine product for for country fairs, no doubt, but Fraulein Weiss's clothing and insistence upon wearing sunglasses indoors suggests that she has the hubris to think that her trinkets belong in the upper echelons of our society. Opening boxes in search of locked memories is a prime example of what is wrong with art today. Okay, maybe Lorelei is a little pretentious, but this is even more pretentious sounding. I'm proud of my art, damn it. They're cool puzzle boxes I can't solve. I like them. Report from Electronic Arts Symposium. Engineers are artists in this innovative exhibition. Earlier this week, the Electronic Arts Symposium took place in Christeiger, Mass. The exhibition is open to everyone and hopes to show the exciting happenings of the world of electronic devices and how they can be used for more than work and calculations. Among the selected artists was Lorelei Weiss, known for her puzzle boxes and recently her innovative use of computers. Her contribution caused quite a sensation as its deliberate malfunction caused some panic. Interesting. Weiss is not too keen to talk about what the work of art meant. She does not want to end discussions by giving a correct answer. Veteran art critic Maurice Talbot insisted that it was a comment on the unreliability of technology, but concept artist Eiichi Tanaka thought that Weiss wanted to show us the death of an artwork. Occhio, issue 4, 1962. Un animale terribile. Review. There can be little doubt that Renzo Nero is not a filmmaker for everyone's taste. His critics find him crude yet pretentious. His latest film won't win them over, but I don't think Nero cares. Un animale terribile is in many ways an experiment in audience participation. A number of scenes present the audience with tough choices about what should happen next. Regardless of the audience choices in Un animale terribile, the film always ends with Lucia coming back to life. This interactive film thus makes fun of its own concept of interactivity. Did I just drop something? No. Nero says that this is a comment on the illusion of democracy, but it works just as well as a joke about the illusion of interactivity. We like to think that we affect outcomes, but in truth, most of us are mere spectators, superfluous, tired eyes. It's the participation that in the end makes Un animale terribile such an intense viewing. This should be essential viewing for anyone remotely interested in the development of narrative media, but be warned, it is not a pleasant film by any means. Okay, so the idea of the movie is interesting, but I don't want the movie to be gross. I mean, there have been like other like choose your own adventure media type things, and I think you can get more of that with like streaming. They haven't done it very much, but like Bandersnatch, the Black Mirror thing on Netflix. To be fair, I think Netflix has done a couple of those type of things where you choose your own adventure. And it's an interesting idea that feel like could be done more. But I don't think it's in the narrow way. I don't. The sounds of Un animale terribile sounds gross. I don't want it. But maybe other stuff like that. It as in art, I guess, commentary and whatnot. But I don't know. I like choose your own adventure. It's fun. Journal du Sud. Renzo Nero wins big in Monte Carlo. Will spend the money on new film project. Director caused some mirth when he arrived in Club Rouge, probably, with a grocery bag stuffed with American dollar bills, and stated that he was there to clean house. According to witnesses, Renzo Nero is was in good spirits and joked with both staff and other patrons. Despite the rumors about Renzo Nero when it comes to romance, our reporter Melissa Dubois caught Renzo Nero in the company of starlet Carla Romano and socialite Felicia Levy, both drinking champagne. But the big winner celebrated with a double espresso. Were you not afraid to lose such an amount? No, first of all, it was not my money. Secondly, I had seen the stars that I would win. There was no reason to worry. Risky business. Gambling with a production budget. If you lost there would be no movie. There would be no movie. But it's better to have a movie than a bad movie. But it's better to have no movie than a bad movie. I needed more money than the studio gave me. Do you think you have an example for other filmmakers? No. It was a terrible idea that turned out very well. Casinos are crooks. I got lucky. I would recommend filmmakers to rob banks instead of gambling. Because gambling is immoral. Robbing banks isn't? Good luck with your next picture, Mr. Nero. Thank you, Bella Melissa. It will be the one. We're restarting cinema from the beginning into the time when celluloid magic was magic, not for passing the time between hamburgers. Is this like movies aren't cool magic anymore? They're not artful. They're just mind rot idea. If this story is written in this perspective that is being written in like 1970 something, or 1990 something, even back then, people were like, "Damn, there's some mind rot movies out there right now," and I wish people were going to the movies to see art again, instead of whatever. Now we're like, man, I wish we were going to the movies. But like the idea of stuff that exists just to exist has existed for a while, and I know that. Gloves, very cool. Death at Hotel Lesiar. Police are coy about details. Police are investigating a death that occurred at Hotel Lesiar yesterday evening. The hotel has been closed for the season, but according to the neighbors, there had been a film shoot in the weeks past. Police won't confirm that there is any correlation between the film production and the death. Commissar Schmidt, who is in charge of the investigation, refuses to release any further information. The investigation is in a delicate phase at the moment, and therefore the deceased identity will not be released at this time. We cannot rule out the possibility of a crime, and as such, it is standard procedure to treat it like a murder investigation. Police commented earlier this morning. Times report from the inside. Third Eye Movement, cult or commune. A reporter secretly joined the pilgrimage. I was confused when I received an invitation to an eye-to-eye session from Third Eye Movement. After some research, mostly consisting of buying a fellow writers a drink, my confusion turned to excitement. The Third Eye Movement is apparently a gathering of painters, musicians, composers, directors, photographers, and writers. And so I thought it was in my capacity as a Mendig awarded journalist that I was invited. Jose Marie Gill, the Ukrainian strains Magnus Manchester artiste, maintained that it was due to a Little Red collection of poetry I released back in the 60s. Jose Marie made it clear that it would not occur to him to let journalists into their midst, as journalism is a reactive craft and not a creative one. You see, the Third Eye Movement is solely for those filled with the power of creation, something I would hear more about in the weeks to come. What I thought was a secret club for the avant-garde bohemians was something entirely different. It was like being offered a seat at King Arthur's Round Table. I suddenly found myself part of a quest, not only for the Grail, but something else. A metaphysical power, an entity, a treasure of sorts. No one knew or wanted to tell me, but it was clear that it had, perhaps thousands of years ago, appeared somewhere in Sulawesi. The members whispered of it as a zeitgeist, and they now believed it was to be found in Central Europe. Fucking what? Like gathering a bunch of artists together, be like, let's do the art together is like a fine idea. But then it's actually a cult. And they're like, let's go Indiana Jones some artifact. And it's going to give us art powers, or something. Maybe because of all this like weird spiritual stuff, we did find it, and a lot of the stuff happening around this hotel is exactly that. Hmm. It's just these are strange times here over in Hotel Land. Where are they now, Lorelei Weiss? Or search for the elusive computer image innovator who never entered the spotlight. Unearthing obscure artists is the archaeology of the 21st century. Oh, this is set in like modern time. And oh, okay, that's interesting. Whether it's a long dead naivist painter from Sweden and a minimalist composer from Latvia, or a mediocre Edwardian horror writer, they all are all dug up and put on display. Obscurity adds value to the body of work, and by digging them up, we deprive them of that value. But the thing about Lorelei Weiss is most interesting art is that it can't be sold, because no one really knows if it exists anymore. Gallery owner Gaston Rousseau pours us a coffee in his apartment in Paris. Last year, he started to research the possibility of doing an exhibition which would act both as a tribute and a retrospective to the eclectic artist. He had hoped to recreate her lost art with the help of Weiss herself, and today's most admired names in computer art. She was the Gauguin of electronic era, Rousseau tells Art Filter. If all of Gauguin's work had been burned, that is. Weiss is an elusive figure even when she was a zenith. But after the Narrow affair, for which she sadly is most remembered, a few have met her. Through Rousseau's network in the art world, he managed to track her down in Hamburg and swiftly traveled to arrange a meeting with her. I was too late. I had such big plans. Maybe I was a fool to believe that I could create renaissance for the long-forgotten electronic art pioneer, Rousseau sighs. The old woman I met could hardly see, let alone speak. It didn't look like she had much time left. We're in like a memory in that case. The memory of what I assume to be the Narrow affair. Interesting. Maybe we're in the game. Just put simply, we are in the game. Technically, this is a game that she created, and we are playing out that game too. And this is her way to show what happened through this interactive puzzle solving thing, right? The internet mystery of the OCU3. Truth or fake? We dive deeper into the modern myth of the 1960s supercomputer. We have all heard the story by now. In Ogdenwaldberg, where entrepreneurs Mick Otto and Rob Geib are building a Euro funland, complete with golf courses, spas, and restaurants, a construction worker came upon a computer believed to be from the 1960s, the OCO3. First found in what was the basement of an old mansion which previously stood on the grounds, it was later sold at a flea market, and eventually ended up in the hands of an anonymous individual known as Pute on several forums. Pute then claims to have managed to reconstruct parts of the data on the OCU3. We've all seen results on the internet. We've been astonished. And we've all asked ourselves the same questions. Was this type of technology available in the 1960s? Could an entire interactive retrospective be made or even fit on the primitive devices of that time? In the coming weeks, we will try to answer these questions and dive deeper into the mystery of the OCU3. That's what we're doing here, I guess. We are the gamer who has been assigned to find out all these mysteries. It's kind of how it feels. Okay, well, let's pick our map. Coffee, which I don't know shit about. I don't have a mug. Coffee. Uh-huh. I mean, the outside is red. 1948. We know shit about. I'm gonna check out the memory of it. It doesn't look like there's a pattern that I can see. So maybe I get cool. Also, the newspaper that pointed this out is like, she insists on wearing sunglasses inside. You don't know. Maybe she's got like a thing. She just needs to wear the sunglasses. The light's too harsh. All the light is harsh. You don't know. Renzo Nero, red window about to break. Performance, brick, window, artist, audience. Nero's work is characterized by strange logic. Events occur independent of time and space, and scenes are arranged to construct a narrative not driven by chronology, but rather by intuition and association. In this aptly titled piece, Nero confronts us with pieces that destruction can be art. Oh my god! That scared the shit out of me. There's a note and key tied to the brick. Did you make it to the red window yet? This has only been painted red. It is not the only one. It is not the one. I am really enjoying your game. I found this key. You hit it very well. You are good at this game. Fucking hated that. Did not like that. It scared the shit out of me, dude. Oh my god. I got an achievement for using computers real good. It's like, brick, red window, about to break. Uh-huh, yeah, That's fair, that's fair. It's not gonna break here and now, though. Definitely not. Why the fuck would it? Then it fucking breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, okay. I understood. Laser 1. Something about it being the last year and also 1,000 years ago. Hallway! We have some bug reports about this boy. We can do something here. I don't know any of the bugs that I can recreate here yet, but also I kind of feel like... Hello, magician. What are you going? You can keep remembering this hallway as a maze, but not the right one. So true. Not the right maze. Yeah, if I just keep going this way, I'll eventually reach where I need to go. Dollar! You can just kind of reverse. Oh, there was some kind of thing about he should have been remembered over there. I don't remember what the bug was for this, but yeah. Turn off develop hardware. Okay. Let's see. So I couldn't see my my thing here. There's more signs that I just haven't seen. Interesting. Is the old woman in the bed me? Is that what's that supposed to be? Anyway, we are at the hallway. Okay. We just gotta keep talking to the guy. But actually, let's write down all of them. Hallway bugs. Keep talking to magician. Let's see. That's pi. Pi. And then omega. Uh, pi is base opposite point. Press button. Walk into wall. She points at. Okay. And then omega 1963. Okay. Doors. I have like this distinct feeling that something spooky is gonna happen when I do that. Specifically the cutscene. Right? He's gonna do some funky shit when I keep talking to him. Well, let's see what happens. Where is he? Outside. Maze and insufficient memory, dialogue magician hallway. Oh, now it's me. 52C. Okay. She was closest to this way. I guess I could also walk around and get some money if I find it. Oh, money. This way? No, I needed to still be here. Insufficient memory. No. Should be able to just kind of walk through the... Oh. Hello. ED1. I don't know if I need to necessarily fight 5C2ED1. Or rather, 5C2ED1. Hi, Kai. And then Omega. This is a dude, and he died. Renzo, probably. You know. Alright, so... 1. Let's see. 9. So this way. Let's walk around here, try to see if I can get some money. Addition. 6. 3. Okay. That was a lot less awful than I thought it was. To be fair, the cutscene is the door opening, right? So I should probably know. 9. Books. 9. I like that one. That one's fun. Ooh, dollar. We can't cross here. Okay. So I don't know what those things mean though. Okay. We can go over to Lorenzo. Do some stuff though. Do not know how to get that. Oh, I was trying to use I can tank controls. Alright. Is that a door I can unlock now? I'm still trying to do take controls. I think it might be. Coffee door. I'm gonna save as often as I can. Alright, music, go. Narrow! A cafe! Just what we need. Signorina, please take a seat. Ah, like black magic flowing through your veins. Makes you think faster. Did you know Americans dilute it with more water? Slurp. Have you heard about the Black Arts Coffee Club? I hear that they have struck a deal with this hotel. For a small fee, members get unlimited coffee. Unlimited espresso, Signorina. Sounds like sunshine on Wednesday. Why not give them a call? 45 94 60. 45 94 60 for coffee. Coffee. Life is short, Signorina. Only the fast carpenter catches the best wood. What? I have to run. Dollar. I need all the money we can get. 19. Strange man walks into a cafe. Hey, he wears a black suit and sunglasses. He sits down by your table and whispers, I have a message for you. Meet me here before breakfast, 210 degrees after zero. You know the number, yes? He quickly leaves again. 210 degrees, that's 80. Plus 90 is 210. So 9. At 210 degrees after zero? I'm pretty sure it's just 9. $45? Or am I thinking backwards? 3? 15. $30? Because it's this specific one? Or was it 25? 75? $210 degrees after zero. It sounds like 9 o'clock. I'm gonna look at my watch. 11, 10, 9. It also could mean 3 if it's 210 degrees that way. Maybe I put it in wrong? No. Is that not correct? Well, let's try 6. It's not 0. $30? No, we already tried 30. $210 after 0. It's not 45 or 15. What? Did like a separate idea of time? That I'm not thinking about? That's the right button. It is 19, right? Not crazy. XIX, yeah. Okay, well, 8. Try that one. Maybe that one makes more sense to me. X plus Y. 25 and 55. 10 and 40. 0 and 60. Or 0 and 30, 30? Yep. So, where does this go? Okay, that's just this hallway. After 0. Oh, I think he meant. Am I thinking about the wrong amount of angle? 210 not the angle that I think it is? Can you die? Uh, just okay, so 0, 90, 180, 2, oh, it's two. I'm dumb. That's 270. 210 would be like a third after that, after 180. Like 30 after 180. That's 7. That's a different number. I can't math. Dollar. Excuse me. Oh. Guess I didn't know how to actually get around her before. Do I still not have anything that I can put into a horse? Nope. Can't say that I do. Club door. That's what I want. I want club door. But I can't get club door until I go visit the magician again. But not before I call the coffee people. I just heard, like, weird Discord noises. Like they were corrupted. Those were messages that were sent in Discord. They sounded weird. So, I don't know. Anyway, 4, 5, 9, 4, 6, 0. You've called the Black Arts Coffee Club. You are calling about the membership. You want to become a member? You want unlimited coffee. You want to pay 10 American dollars, yes? Yeah. Yes. Your money will transfer to via the astral plane. Yes. Focus on the membership. Think about the espresso. Focus on the espresso cup. Espresso cup. See the espresso cup before you. Now, the espresso cup. The espresso cup is in your bag. Yes, you will enjoy unlimited espresso. You will forget about the Black Arts Coffee Club. You will forget about everything about the Black Arts Coffee Club. Forget the Black Arts Coffee Club. What just happened? Got a cup of coffee. I tried to forget. I can't forget about the Black Arts Coffee Club. I feel like the sounds in this game sound relatively like they're supposed to. So I don't know why the Discord sound sounded fuzzy. Yeah? What's up? Is there something over here? Anyway, creator. This. Artist. I push. No. Maybe my sound is corrupted. I don't know. Hey, Lorenzo, what's up, buddy? I do have a card. Card of luck. Use it wisely, sister. Oh, he said something. He's gone now. Yeah. Yeah, I think my audio is a little bit wacky. I don't know what happened. Your journey has been long to reach these lost woods. Come closer and I will tell you the legends that we speak of in this forest. Tragedy of the Baroness and Treasure Hunter. That's different, I think. Long ago, there was a noble human born in a palace, and in her palace was a long-lost treasure that, with a will of its own, paint the world in red would whisper to her in her dreams. Driven by the influence of the treasure, she painted a treasure hunter who appeared in her palace as if real. Together, they set out to find the treasure known as the Third Eye. When they found it, all the magic wonders of the world appeared before them. But with vision came great misfortune. The artist said, "Who needs eyes when there's nothing left to see?" He cut out her eyes and blindly fell to her demise, not as human, Baroness, nor artist. Instead, she had become art. She had turned into a red paint from an old rusty bucket. So, her whole world faded away, as did the treasure hunter, but the third eye was once again prepared to trade hands. Uh, huh. Okay. Well, we have enough money. Might as well. We have just enough money. Hope the sound isn't corrupted in the audio. You have traveled far to find this forest. Come closer and I will tell something you may have already guessed. Tragic story we call The Quest of a Man. Legends tell of a human who sought magic, traveled to a dilapidated palace in the west to find it. Somewhere on these grounds, he found the third eye. When he held it, he saw the magic of this world. This encounter by holy and profane gave him a vision of his magnum opus. Filled by the spirit of the third eye, he saw a whole universe. Everything appeared before him through magic. Is this the Renzo equals Lorenzo lore? Alas, magic likewise gained him mastery of a woeful truth. He found that art is only as good as its spectators. He hates people. So he made an art without people. In a feeble protest against mammon and the mediocrity of man, he cut out his eyes. He too cut out his eyes. We haven't seen his eyes yet. Or technically our eyes, for that matter. The magician always covers his eyes. Does nobody have eyes in this? The third eye once again became lost treasure. The man faded away. And now we're all in a game. Or something. I don't know what's going on, really. One last story, and then I think I'll take a break. Welcome to the sideshow! Except, now I'm broke. Long journey, come closer. The last dream. I got an achievement. Not long ago, there was an old artist who looked into a red mirror. In the mirror, she saw a young woman with her man, looking for a long-lost treasure. The old artist painted them a treasure map, which led them to a faraway palace. Together they found the treasure known as the Third Eye. But in shadows of the treasure lived a beast, which decided to hide in the shadows of man. Not long had the beast lived in the shade until it grew hungry, devoured the man and his soul. To escape the beast, the woman shattered the red mirror and fled through it. On the other side, she met the old artist. The old artist opened her eyes one last time as the young woman told her the tragic story of the Third Eye. Okay. Some stuff be happening. Something about getting the third eye, but falling prisoner to it. At least the man did. Narrow, most likely, right? Run statistics. We have found 34 of the 45 hotel dollars, 7 of the 10 outside dollars. Oh, none of the mausoleum because we haven't been there. None of the quiz club. Red Maze 3. Teatro Rosso 2. Oh, Magician Place. The Past 8. And Prototypes 7. Those are the games, probably. Okay. Quiz Club 1. No, none of the Quiz Club dollars, but Quiz Club questions 1. Shortcuts 16 out of the 20. Okay. Save again. 58.1% of the truth. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a break. BRB. All right. Last in the line of thinged foods. Uh, and a little update on the beer brought chips. We got beer braised steak, but on the beer brought chips, I had those brats, and does it not taste like brats? Does it taste like meat? Yes. Is it sweeter than a brat? Yes. I don't know. I just didn't have the right feeling to me. Like, in my head, I feel like they could have been similar, and my brain's like, "Oh, no, they were kinda similar." But I also know that's not the truth. Anyway, beer braised steak. Let's see if this is any better. The Pringle crunch is weird. It's, like, kinda stale. But I know these aren't stale. It's just thicker than the other ones. It does taste like steak. At least, like a fake steak. I remember steak tasting like. Again, that, smoky flavor. Maybe there is beer on this thing. There's a little bit of sweetness, so maybe the overall takeaway here was the beer was a little sweet. But I don't think beer usually is, unless I usually go for bitter beers anyway, and I just don't know it. It's fine. I'm surprised that they got this, what I remember steak to taste like, pretty well. But 5, it's okay. Overall, it's kind of not impressed with these chips. They could have just put steak on the tin, and I would have been like, yeah, that tastes like steak. Nothing beer about it. Nothing that I would say beer is. Maybe it just I haven't had enough beer something foods to really say, ah, yes, the yeasty flavor from the beer comes through in this. I don't know. It's okay. Not something I would go out of my way for, apart from me going out of the way for like weird flavors in general. So what was it? Chicken 6, steak 5, brat 4. Yeah, it's kind of averages all out to 5. It's kind of how I feel about them. Just okay. Not great. Not terribly bad. The 4 score for the brats was just mostly disappointment, and I mean they didn't taste like brats. At least, but comparatively to the brats that I had, they didn't taste like. But regardless, let's get back to Lorelei. Anything else here that I may have missed? I think so. Hmm. Also did not open up that door. Wish I had. I don't know how to solve that one. Oh, okay. Take me away. Befragun Scrum 3. We have a few details that we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember, Fraulein. Okay. Uh, woman falling with red rose Do I have to count the pieces of glass? I hope not. Dog looking. Book, coffee, lamp. Me hold book. Let's see. Paper on side of bookshelf. Horse on bookshelf. Three wine bottles. 2 glass. The next 2 clock. Time is 6:47, 6:46. Do I have to count the number of fucking books? I hope not. Is that another wine bottle? I have no idea what the guy is gonna ask. I'm gonna die. The book, lamp, on desk. I don't know, man. You remember? I remember it all very well. Where was the horse sculpture standing? On a shelf to the right. Matches our information, Fraulein. Maybe I should have paid attention to directions or something. The woman walks around on among the shelves. The woman. Let us sum up what we know, Rudy. We are designing a maze for a project that will transcend the human experience of art. It's a metaphor that I have to discover. Rudy wags his tail, and the woman takes a dictionary from the shelf, reading aloud. Maze, a complicated, irregular network of passages or paths in which it is difficult to find one's way. Rudy barks and walks to the window. Rudy snarls. What is it, Rudy? Woman looks over to him. Rudy bursts from here. All of a sudden, a falling body passes through the window. The woman gasps. On the ground below is a dead body. Okay. Two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a little. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. It's the fucking dots. One, 2, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 44. Cool. Neat. Okay. Sure. We ain't gotten coffee yet. Maybe we should. No dollar. No dollar. We climb ladder. Oh. Magic Man. I have to remind myself what that was. Okay. Software errors. Calling card. Notes. Yes, this one. So this one is TYA. And then the second one with the magician, one I need to know right now, is 1, 2, 3, which is HT. Okay. Yep. Okay. Renzu, you good, buddy? What's going on here? Why are you doing this? Trying to be Houdini? What's going on? As you can see, you've gotten me into trouble. Quite the metaphor you have created, Signorina. An escape artist who cannot break free from capitalism. Please set me free now, Signorina. Photo's trap taped to the man's back. Inspect the photo. That sure is, dude. Maybe it's Loren. It's enough letters, so... Yep. The magician. Grazie. Now that we are on our way to freedom from the monetary system, we can get back to the project. You were never... The man on this cassette is perfect for our needs. Magician video cassette. I will see you soon, Signorina. Well, oh, you left me $1. Oh, nice. Maybe that's the lock that was keeping him in place. The monetary system, as it were. Yeah, 14. A's. Least amount of turns to get to X. Does this count diagonals? Or not? Is this the maze, the maze? I think this is the maze, the maze. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. That's one of the paths that I've seen. Nope. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. That's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's using diagonals. Nope. It was just thought I'd try again. Is there another way through the maze that I'm not looking at? That's closed. That's closed. 4, 6, 8, 9, 20, 21, 4. I don't know. Think no. Maybe it's not diagonals at all. Maybe 44 was a lot closer to the number. Maybe I'm miscounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. That's 44. Is there a different way to get there? Let's go backwards through the maze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, so I see where we took out some we can take out some turns here. 40 bits. Okay. So looking at, I can't like point at the screen for y'all. Looking at the start, uh left down, all the way down to the edge, right down, left, all the way down, all the way to the edge. Up is less turns than going further down into that path, or stopping at the first junction to the left above that. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does. But anyway, 42, maybe. Good. So I don't think there's a different way to solve that. I don't want to look at that. I want to look at maps. I didn't look at anything that I want to look at. That tape. I can go to my room and I can watch a tape. It's not. Wait. There we go. Oh, gotta go up this way. Save. I can also give him a script page if I wanted to. Do East Electronic Art Symposium. Oh. Oh. The black aunt, mother, father. Okay. I'm gonna write down all the things she wants to have. Uh Electronic Art Symposium. Photo collages. Cafe. Mother. Aunt. Father. Pitovs Band. Name in Telex. Yuna's project. Okay. Wait, what did she say? Peace. Cafe photo exhibition. Okay. Aunt, mother, father. Sculpture project. Telex name. Delphine's band. Yuna's project is sculpture. Can't spell sculpture. Sculpture. Okay. I know I've gotten some documents. Renate wasn't a name that mattered to her. Cheers. Okay. Uh, Lorelei Weiss known for innovative use of computers. Um, that didn't tell me anything about what was there. Hmm. Does Weiss mean anything to you? It wasn't the Electronic Art Symposium's piece, like Verschlossen, Aaron Rungen isn't that. But maybe she responds to it, so Verschlossen Aaron Rungen. Uh, there's also this thing. Device 7. I can't put any numbers in there, so. Ver. I feel like I'm not going to have enough letters for this. Yeah. not that. Photo collages. Anyway, magic tape. That's directions. Left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, 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 right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. No, yeah, okay. What? What? What use? What? How? Left, right, left. Well, that doesn't lead any. That doesn't mean anything. Possibly. Hmm. We could go check out another game. Maybe also get some coffee. Oh, right. Here, have this. I don't know what the cubes, the letters are been used for. I don't know. Exit. Yum. Yum. We move fast. Oh, right. We should turn off this. We also have like another place to find that for now. But I guess since we're here, bug report. There it is. Let's see. Library bugs. Sigh. Walking backwards. Through passage. Next. Woman. After interacting. Okay. Phi. Shelf behind magician. No collision. 2014. I had a feeling it was going to be 2014 again. These are the years that these people died. Right? I died in 2014. It makes sense to me. I feel like I've known the name in Telex before. He's like, you gonna surround them. Old woman use. Something like that. Anyway. Sigma. For all those Sigmas out there. Man with gun interact and wait. When dialogue happens, return. Leave room. Okay. Let's see. Trying to go this way. I know the magician is like pretty far away. Dollar. I had a feeling this was the magician. Let's go. Let's go. 2. 0. 1. 4. Big crash. F 0 0 0 4. Let go. Still don't know what these mean. Maybe they're using the computer in the basement. Okay, let's find the woman. I think she's on the right side. Not sure exactly. Line ourselves up. That was funny. 1v1. That's such a funny bug too. It's just like, don't walk backwards here. That's such a strange one. Man with gun. Yep. Oh, a book. Trapped in a tunnel, but Art waits for no man. So his brothers bid him farewell, and the brother sang at first, but then he wailed. He died before his song did. No? No, can you excuse me? Not this way! Any money? Holiday. Okay. Hello! So, how y'all feel? Feeling good? Everything good in Hood? Everything's pretty cool. I'm going to be part of an interview tomorrow during work. As an interviewer, I think. We desired 3 seeds. We found the first seeds. Russians, headgear. Voice actor and telling chamber. ZD pick out his. Okay, time to try and leave the room. Sick. There was a lot of there were a lot of words there. Something about Italian. It might be a 0. Okay. Sick nasty. Is the room on the way? I don't know. We can actually use the elevator. I will use that. And we can use this thing finally, which will be TYA. There we go. Hello, dog. Can't get to him. Oh? You okay, buddy? We have kept me locked up for 51 years. Signorina, let me go. It's locked. Photo. Inspect photo. That's Renate. Dang it. I'm glad I was correct with that name. You were as merciful as the bear eating salad, Bella. That doesn't mean anything. Grazie. Finally, we can start to wrap up this project. settled for the Madonna on this cassette. See you soon, Signorina. Honey. 15. Shotgun-shaped room with 8 doors, and the door to the north is marked as 0. Someone sketched out away the writing on all the southern doors. The other two northern-facing doors are 45 and 315. The door west is marked 270, and the door marked toward to the east is marked 90. There we go. Let's see. Arts. I wonder if there was anything else down here that I could have gotten. So, did I ever write down username thing? Yes. I did make the connection that the username was Lorenzo Posters. So, I'm kind of running out of space on this one page for today. Might start another one. Super computer. Another block. User. Lorenzo Posters. Pass. Petromenos? Oh. Leave a question mark. I still haven't seen those. I don't think. And then... Oh, I forgot what the third step was. Special codes. But... Years? 1847, 1963, 2014, and then a bunch of other years and pegs. I think that's enough to really give me an idea of... Is it like years that are important to each of these people? I mean, Lorelei is 2014. Renzo, I think, is 1963. I don't know what the 1847 year is. Oh god, I didn't read it again. I'm assuming that this is like the final thing that we need to get, right? Set memory sequence file. Maybe at that point it's like 1847 to 1963 in 2014. That's interesting. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I want to get out of here. Well, don't know what that all means. Go back to the second floor. Might be some stuff we can do there. Photographic memory. Maps, second floor. That typewriter. Or rather, bug reporter. $1840. What? 1847 to 2014. 1963. Oh, is it the Roman numerals for that? Is it 3, 4, 8 or 7? Something like that. It's either from the okay, I'm gonna do V I V I first. Nope. Let's do I V V I. No. Is it I V V I. Oh wait, I didn't caps lock it. Let's do I V V I. No. Caps. I V V I. I V I V. No. I V V I I. V V I. is it 7, 4, 3? That's a really long code. The other codes weren't that long. I don't think so. I also don't think it's the rest of the letters instead. Okay, weird idea. Maybe it's lowercase h, uppercase b, lowercase l, uppercase o, uppercase z, lowercase g, uppercase b, lowercase b, lowercase l. That's what those letters, numbers upside down kind of look like. H, B, L, L, O, Z, G, B, L. Or they could be uppercase I's as well. Okay, let's try that again. H, B, I, O, Z, G, B, I. No. What would that, look like then? 1963 looks like an E. 2014, that would look like an H. And then what? 1847 looks like an L. LH3 maybe? Caps L or LHE. H E. There we go. Okay. This goes on a new page, I think. Gamma. Forest. Bugs. Walk past sign by boulder in direction of sign again and again. Gamma, delta, Okay. Spin next to magician. Talk to him. Then theta. Suspend. And then 1847. Okay. Oh my god. I don't like that. It scares me. Please, I'm trying to remember, Fraulein. Okay. It's the woman that we found dead. Revolver. In... What is that? Bowl thing. Bench hat. Camera in man's hand. That behind back. Rose on ground. Shattered bowl thing. Behind watering can behind. Angel statue. Pray. Knee shock. There's something underneath the bench here. What is apple? Apple under bench. Tree. I feel like that's kind of it. I feel like this apple would have fucked me over if I didn't mention it. Woman on ground. Man kneel next to woman. Okay, good. In the intact urn, a revolver. Bang. Matches our information, Fraulein. Guard, night. Woman runs outside and finds a man standing by the body. She discovered the stats that body is, in fact, a mannequin. Body's broken in every possible way. The woman stares at the man, wanting an explanation. Solemnly, he raises his head, meets her eyes. It was self-defense, Signorina. I had no choice. The woman tries to catch her breath. She stares at the doll again. What is the meaning of this? There's the age-old question. Who's wielding the paintbrush? Where does the red come from? Can art provide meaning to a meaningless existence, or is it just a game to fool the senses? The woman frowns, but the man is oblivious. Enough about my work. Maze, great progress, yes? No, I'm stuck. Could you tell me? Wonderful! Getting stuck is one of the key parts of the process. You are an amazing artist, but I am keeping you from your art. Leave the disposal of the body to me. Okay. Yep, sure, buddy. Save. Where's the next save? That's not it. Ah. Nope. Right here. 62%. Not that I know what that means. I don't know anything about the truth, actually. I have no idea what is going on. Definitely don't know anything about these horses. There's 5 of these blocks, so probably not anything to do with the Moors. These horses probably give us something to unlock after we've gotten the cubes into this thing somewhere. Puzzle boxes, I still don't know anything about. The doors kind of didn't make any sense to me. Dang. I thought maybe, you know. You know, there was that that astrological clock. These only kind of say Venus and something. Oil on Camus. Hemoscorper. Schwarzwald. This something. Cars. Closing piece. That's too many letters. Maybe Schwarzwald is something. Una. That's a different name. Name and telex. Do I have anything that screams telex to me? Where's a band? Was there a band? Taking the challenge, knowledge, and are ready to step out into the world of true art. Are you the we're told. No sense. Moliere. We welcome you, the real connoisseur, to see it all gallery. In the red gallery on the second floor. Why is room 1973 so fucking long? Red gallery? Something about this then? Don't know why this room exists. Maybe I'll figure it out soon. I'm gonna stay here. We could go look at the game. No more coffee. This isn't where the game is. Also don't know. I knew that the game is not here as well. This is also just a room that didn't have any. So it's just a little interesting. That room, but you. One 847. Gonna test something. So we haven't found any billiard balls either. That's the wrong. There we go. Reasonable guess, Signorina. Strange, is it not? One might think it's broken, Signorina. But here, time itself is broken. It flows mysteriously. Right now, it is always late by 4 minutes. Information is all... It's all information. A secret weapon. Use it wisely, Signorina. Clock is always late by 4 minutes. This is last horse. Not that I can put it. There's a block that fell through here. One we can't do anything with. Don't think so. I think before we get to the game, I'll save here for now. We'll get back to it on Friday. I still have so many fucking questions. Coffee room. Okay, these two doors on the wings are... This is where the astrological clock is. Before I really leave, I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna check out what all those hands are like. Okay. Astrological clock. That says cloak, not clock. There we go. No, I already wrote this part down somewhere. And then, just don't know what each thing is supposed to point to. That's the big thing. There's nothing around here that shows me any of that. These aren't astrological signs. Yeah, I didn't think that this would include the actual time of day or week. Let's see. Does this give me like a 17 to 98? No, obviously not. Are rooms labeled like that? Sorry, I'm supposed to be ending, but I'm just curious. 1948, 1960, that's not one. 1973, that's not one. 1953, that's not one. 1932, that is one. But also, it'd be weird if they were... Yeah, they're all in like the 1900s. I don't think it's any of those in the end. 1957, 1982. Oh, okay. I think we might go into all the maze, the other thing. Cube-shaped hole in the sword painting, skills painting, scythe painting, something in the altar crucifix, vine video cassettes. Actually, you know what? Since we have a new video cassette, let's go put in a video cassette. This is not how we're gonna get there. That's how we'll end it off. There's not much else that I can do. You're also doing directions. Left, right, left, left, right, left, 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 right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, 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 right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, 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 right, right. Let's just keep that with us. No idea what, where, how, and when that gets used. Yeah. Let's see. Left, right, left, left, right. Oh, that doesn't mean anything. Okay. Let's go save. Next time, computer games. So the last game that we need to do. And then maze. And then last bug reports. Explore. Maze. Explore. Mirror. What? I still haven't found the, like, mausoleum key. There's, like, the revolver door that I don't know anything about. Look at items to see if I have something that I didn't think I had, I guess. I feel like that archaeological plot is going to, like, open the mausoleum or something else in general. There's something there. I also don't know what the cubes to the paintings means. I don't got no cubes. That's the big problem. So, yeah. I have a lot of questions. I just have a lot of questions at this point. I don't know. Okay, specifically the archaeological clock. Usually, in the same room where there is a puzzle, there is the solution to the puzzle. I think, to be fair, we're getting to the point where we need to go across different things to be able to consolidate answers. But the archaeological clock very much feels like the answer should just be there. You know? So, I'm not sure what I'm missing. And they're like years that haven't appeared very much, if at all. So I'm not sure what they were they work for. I ain't sure. Maybe try figure out. Do I keep saying archaeological? Astrological. That's what I mean. Astrological. Oh, clock. Yep. I've got all these random thoughts in my brain about this game. I just need to find where the answers are. I will say, in terms of puzzling, this game is harder than, like, Outer Wilds. I think Outer Wilds is, for the most part, more visually puzzling. So, you don't need to do as much of the reading, necessarily. There's reading in the game, but it's mostly lore. And I guess, yeah. Anyway, there's some reading that means more, but it's not as intense as this, right? And also, the puzzles in this are more like logic puzzles. There's a lot more logic puzzle here than there is in, like, Outer Wilds. And for example, like in Tunic, it's all visual puzzle and not necessarily logic figuring out, but more like, hey, did you do this one specific thing? Did you figure that part out? Did you read through the manual? And then linguistics the problem at the end. But yeah, it's very interesting game, very fun. I'm having a lot of fun. You can tell that I'm having fun because I just kept narrowly focused into this game, and I spent 3 hours, and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah. says my recording has been going on for 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Like it stopped. Hopefully there's like a actual file there. And at the very least, it seems like Twitch got it. All of it, so I'll be fine, most likely. But anyway, that's it. That's Lorelei and the Laser Eyes today. End of stream times. It's Celeste Monday, Tuesday's Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Might finish it next week. I don't. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption is after that. Wednesday and Fridays, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. No idea how. It says like 60-something%. I don't feel like we're 60-something% through the game. Maybe we are, technically, but there's so many more. I have more questions now. So, I don't know how much longer we'll be puzzling this out. And then Thursday, hopefully tomorrow, we finish Super Mario 64. If not, next week. I don't know what I'm doing on Thursday after that. What is it, like Animal Well? Not Animal Well. Pikmin? Pikmin. Maybe Pikmin. But yeah, that's it. That's all the things. So, thank you for watching. I've been Lucas Worka. This has been Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, and I will see y'all